Hi everybody. So today is the third day of my master cleanse. I'm feeling good. I didn't wake up last night with any type of hunger pains, which is good news. My glands are actually in my neck. They're actually a little bit less swollen. I don't know if you can, I think you can probably tell actually. If you go and look at my first video or even my second video, my glands in my neck are less swollen. They are still a little bit swollen and they still are a little bit sore, but they are better than they were. Basically everything else though is the same. So my skin is still pretty itchy. As I say that, I have like an itchiness. Yeah, my skin is still really itchy. I still have dermographism. I had a really terrible bout of it last night actually, and I took an antihistamine, which kind of sucks, but no choice. My skin was just so itchy. It feels like there's hundreds of thousands of tiny little bugs crawling all over my skin. That's what it feels like. And my other glands are still swollen. So my glands in my armpits are still swollen and sore, and just underneath are still really swollen and sore. So I did my saltwater cleanse already, which was fine, and I'm drinking my lemonade. I actually switched to limes today just to get a different taste. Basically, you drink that stuff all day. In the past 2.5 days, I've gone through 22 lemons. Now I'm into my limes, so I don't even know how many limes I've had yet. And approximately 12 liters of water. And that's not including water that I drank separately, tea that I drank, and the salt water. That's just in the lemonade. I've had about 12 liters of water. So that's a lot of water. And in turn, oh, that's my puppy. In turn, you pee all day. So you pee like 25 times a day, and you pee in the middle of the night as well, which kind of sucks. You wake up multiple times and pee, or at least I do. So one thing I did forget to talk about in my video yesterday was cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper is one of the 3 really important ingredients in your Master Cleanse lemonade. It is basically a power food or like a superfood like garlic. It has a bunch of antifungal properties, antibacterial properties. It speeds up your metabolism, burns calories. It naturally cleanses your organs, like in your digestive tract and your colon. So it's one of those foods that even in your day-to-day, it's really great for you. So yeah, cayenne pepper. And I also, in the bottom of my video, I'll put it again today, but yesterday I put the link to the book, and in the book, the PDF version of the book, there's the exact recipes for everything, including like a really great vegetable soup and a bunch of other stuff. So if you are interested in looking at the book, just scroll down and it'll be there. The link will be there for you. So I did want to talk a little bit about pooping too, which is a little bit graphic, but I feel like I can't really have a 40-day master cleanse video blog online without at least mentioning pooping. So on the master cleanse, the first 10 days or so, from what I understand, and for my body at least, most of your poo, not all, but most of your poo is pretty well liquid. So when you drink the sea salt water, you drink it and it goes right through your system and comes out the other end within, like for me, about half an hour, not even half an hour. It just goes right through you. And it basically just cleans everything as it goes. So there's stuff in the liquid, but it's mostly liquid. Sorry, this is gross, but. And then after the 10th or 11th day, you do start passing, I guess, more solid waste. Mostly like buildup and mucus and all kinds of crap that's been just stored in your body for years and years and years. But it takes 10 days or so before it actually starts to pass through you. And the minimum that they recommend for the Master Cleanse, and usually what people do when they do the Master Cleanse, is just the 10 days. And when I did the Master Cleanse 5 years ago, I went for 10 days and didn't even make it. I made it to 7. So what the book says anyway is that you don't even begin to cleanse your body really of the toxins until day 10. So that's the minimum that you're supposed to go for. So my brother, I thought I would share this with you. My brother, who is 18, first-year university student studying biology and nutrition and all kinds of great stuff, texted me this morning, and he said, "You can't do that cleanse thing, you will die." So there you have it, folks. There's my little brother's opinion on the master cleanse. So yeah, I wanted to read a little excerpt from Stanley Burroughs' book. So it's page 10 online, and it is his purpose for doing the master cleanse. So his purposes are to dissolve and eliminate toxins and congestion that have formed in any part of the body, to cleanse the kidneys and the digestive system, to purify the glands and cells throughout the entire body, to eliminate all unusable waste and hardened material in the joints and muscles, to relieve pressure and irritation in the nerves, arteries, and blood vessels, to build a healthy bloodstream, to keep youth and elasticity regardless of our years. And then when to use it: when sickness has developed, for all acute and chronic conditions, when the digestive system needs a rest and a cleansing, when overweight has become a problem, and when better assimilation and building of body tissue is needed. So the reason that I wanted to share that list with you is because the master cleanse has become a fad diet. I think that I would say 80 to 90% of the population, just like everyday people, if they know about the master cleanse or when they hear about the master cleanse, they immediately jump to fad diet. Because of popular culture, because of Beyonce, and because of whatever that girl's name in The Office is who dated Ryan, the stupid one. There's an episode where she does it, and she's, on her second day, and she's like fainting in front of the video camera, and she's like acting really dumb, and she's being like, "Oh, I just drink lemonade for 10 days and I lose 10 pounds and whatever." And because of those reasons, most people's perception, I think, of the master cleanse is that it's just a way to lose a bunch of weight. It's basically like, oh, I'm going to be anorexic and look cool for 10 days. And it's really not, at least that's not how it started. Maybe that is what it is, and maybe I'm totally wrong and just out to lunch. But the guy who developed the cleanse and the book is all about using the master cleanse as a way of healing your body. It's not about necessarily just losing weight. And really, you're stupid if you think that the weight that you lose isn't going to basically just come back, or most of it is going to come back, or some of it's going to come back. You're not going to keep all the weight that you lose. You're not eating for 10 days. So for me, if I'm going to go for 40 days, I'm obviously going to gain some of the weight back that I lose. That's not why I'm doing the cleanse. And I don't think, don't get me wrong, I think it's nice to lose some weight, and you definitely want to achieve a healthy weight for optimum health, but I just want to stress that there's a lot of other reasons to do the cleanse, and that it was originally invented or used as a method of treating sickness. Not like boils, for example, or ulcers, or I don't even know what else he talks about. He talks about a lot of digestive issues, colon cancer even, which is kind of crazy. If I had cancer, I would go to a doctor, don't get me wrong. But yeah, the point is that he was using it as a form of medication. So I just think that that's really interesting. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about is Candida. So Candida is what I suffer from. And probably whoever's watching this, you probably have Candida as well. Most people have yeast, Candida, living in their body, growing in their body. It's in all kinds of different food that we eat. Um, and basically what happens to some people, girls and guys, is that you can get yeast overgrowth. So depending on who you are and depending on where you get it and how it starts, it can start vaginally, which is like a vaginal yeast infection, but it can also start in your colon or your digestive tract, and then it just kind of grows, and there's really no cure for it. When you eat sugar, carbs, and dairy, it makes the candida worse. And it once it starts overgrowing, it's really, really, really hard to prevent it from growing. So it's a fungus. So it just lives in your body, and in really extreme cases, it can move into your bloodstream. It causes all kinds of really crazy, crazy, crazy side effects. If you Google Candida infection or Candida side effects, and you sort of take 10 minutes and skim through, it's like it's like a poison. It's like you've been poisoned, basically. And the list is absolutely insane. It includes everything that you could possibly imagine. Everything from like respiratory issues to depression, schizophrenia. Like it causes all kinds of crazy, crazy issues. In obviously really extreme cases. Most people don't have it. I don't have, schizophrenia from a yeast overgrowth, but some people do have it. So for me, and this is one that it's very common, it causes sensitivity to all kinds of things. It causes sensitivity to scent, sensitivity to light. So basically your immune system is just really low, so things that normally wouldn't bother you bother you. So I'm pretty sure that that's why I have dermographism, because dermographism is just a really, 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 it's just really, really sensitive skin. So it also causes hives, rash, itchy skin. Yeah, it causes all kinds of other stuff too. I'm not going to read the whole list. But it is in guys and girls, and it is really, really hard to get rid of. And most of the people that I have spoken to about it basically say, oh, everyone has Candida, it's a huge problem. Like, yeah, including a good friend of my boyfriend's who knows a lot about health and nutrition. So there you go. Yeah, okay, well, this video is already 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to end here. I will have more for you tomorrow. But in short, everything is fine with me. I'm not hungry. I have lots of energy. I'm drinking the lemonade. Day 3 going strong. Hoorah.